Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to my Maktab by LMA with MLX Plus. We are using the book Khulafaa-e-Rashideen. I will continue with my lesson today on the life of Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. From the last time I spoke of his conquest of parts of Syria and Rome. Today we're going to continue with his life. His generosity. I would like to speak about his generosity. Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu was one of the most wealthiest men during that time. He was a successful merchant and trader. So he had his own wealth. During his Khilafat, he used most of his wealth and gave it back to the people. This was his generosity. The second part is where he used his wealth in freeing slaves. Many slaves were freed at the hands of Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. One prominent slave known as Bilal radiallahu anhu was also freed by Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. The third part in his generosity, his military expenditure. For the military, Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu spent his entire wealth. During the Tabuk expedition, he brought his entire wealth and laid it before Rasulullah. Umar radiallahu anhu had brought half his wealth and laid it at the feet of Rasulullah. This was the Sahaba in giving. They were very generous. Whenever money was needed, without any hesitation, they would put the money together and they would secure whatever Rasulullah needed without hesitation. The second point I'm going to is Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu's religious life. He lived a pure and simple life even before accepting Islam. He never touched wine, alcohol, and he stayed away from women. His life was pure before accepting Islam. When he accepted Islam, his life even became more religious, where he spent his days in fasting. He fasted most days, and he spent his nights in prayers and meditation. Abu Bakr's character was of sober habits. His honesty was of something else. His character was excellent. Rasulullah at many times commended him for his excellent conduct and behavior. Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu in his lifetime built a small masjid next to his home. He would read Quran in a loud, melodious voice during the day. This would tempt the kuffar, especially the women and children. They would run out of their homes to listen to the beautiful recitation of the Quran. The kuffar came to Rasulullah and complained about this, asking Rasulullah to tell Abu Bakr to stop, as this was tempting the women and children towards Islam. His attachment to Rasulullah. I cannot stress more about this. He was Rasulullah's closest friend and closest confidant. Rasulullah would share many of his problems and also ask Abu Bakr for mashwara at many times. They shared a very special bond. Abu Bakr was the first man to accept Islam, and he listened to Rasulullah in every matter. During his Khilafat, he followed the law of Rasulullah to the T. His reign was for only 2 years and 3 months. In his Khilafat, during the 2 years and 3 months, he conquered part of the Persian and Roman Empire, paving way for Umar radiallahu anhu to take over. In this lesson, we have concluded the life of Abu Bakr, and we will continue in our next lesson with the next Khalifa, inshallah. I leave you with this. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The kitab that I'm using is Khulafaa-e-Rashideen from the Lenasia Muslim Association.